My theme music is not up now. I forgot to charge the bass, so I'm waiting for it to charge so I can play my Matty Rant song. Yeah. Hey everybody, join in, jump in. I'm here. I'm running a little bit behind because I was not aware of this time, and I was caught watching the live feed of Big Brother. So please forgive me. Let's see here. I don't know what lighting is going to be giving today. Okay, somewhere over there coming this way. Got it. Hi, hi. Hey, Doris. How are you? Oh, y'all wanted the live stream? Where? I know, right? Jump in. Get on in the room. Hey, Nina. Hey, Ash. Let's see here. What am I giving? Some kind of something. I need a haircut. That's what I'm giving. Rufus, hey, sweet peas, over in the corner. Happy Your Live gives me something to listen to during my workout. All right, Jalen, you better be working that puss. I do need to get into Big Brother. I want to talk about this last episode. Hey, Slay Me, and I've also been watching, what's it called? The live feeds for today, so I have some insight on some things that I wasn't even aware of. So I was kind of like, okay, cool. Let's see here. 2, 4, 2, 7. Okay. And also, we got a lot of feedback about the Bad Girls Club stuff, so we'll be definitely doing that. And where am I at here? Ugh, I hate this thing so much. Come on, work for me, baby. Work for me, baby. Work. Here we go. All right. Yay. Okay. Oh, y'all want another video? There we go. Now she's right with everything. Oh, y'all want another video? Hey, Savannah. That's me. Okay. Sorry. Gotta get the music. Hey, JJ. What? Whoop. Shenanigans. The foolery. The fuckery of it all. Christy's in the house. Hey, moderator, Raider. Hey, Jada, welcome. Thank you for making it. Hey, what's up, Mabry Ramirez? Hey. Oh. See, let me have like a live show. I'd be on some Ellen shit. I had to dance to the audience. I'd have to. Hey, Bo. Ha. Hey, Daisy, ow. Hey, Christy, go ahead, do me a favor and post the links for PayPal, please. That's paypal.me/Matty Rants. Cash at me, please. $ Matty Rants. See you on time with that fuckery of it all. Whoop. Hey, the foolery. What? The fuckery of it all. Hey, Rhonda. Let's see here. Now, we're going to talk about Celebrity Big Brother. We're going to talk about Rent. I did not watch Rent, but I'm going to talk about it because everybody else is talking about it, so why not? Because I heard it was terrible. I also heard that people were very pleased with Valentina's performance, and I also heard that people were not pleased with her performance, or all the performances in general with Rent. Now, somebody asked me on my Twitter yesterday, Maddie, are you going to be doing Rent? Are you going to be watching it? Or are you going to give it your time? And honey, I'm going to tell you this. I'm very picky about my musicals. That's not one of my musicals. I'm not 25 months, but that's not for me. That's not my judge. As Jasmine Masters would say, that's not my jush. Where is this damn switch at? Hold on. Okay. But nothing against it. I just that's not one of my musicals that I would go to. I'm looking for it's in my pocket, baby. Doing the most. There we go. Chapstick ready. Um Hey KTV. Oh no, it came all the way out. I hate when my chapstick does this. Okay, whatever, fuck it. We're just gonna do this. Okay. So yeah, I'm picky with musicals. That's why I didn't really care to watch it. I don't want to have to deal with all of that and do all that craziness here. Um, Christy, let's go ahead and block this young lady here who's just typing spasm stuff here. I don't know why she's in the room doing this early with 5 minutes in. It's too much. I'm going to get to Tamar's dumbass. Oh, yes, you better believe it. Thank you, Christy. On top of it, give our moderator a thumbs up for doing an excellent job because I saw her come in earlier talking about no and then bloop, bloop, bloop. Sad. That profile picture just... So, let's get to it. Rent was, I don't know. Rent was terrible. I really didn't care to see it. Y'all, remember, I did get the Switch, and I've had a couple people send me friend requests. If you're on my Instagram, I posted a picture with that information if you want to play Smash Brothers with me. Now, I don't really have anything else going on here because I don't have any other games. Just trial versions. So, you know, if you do want to join me on there, I am here and I'm playing like pretty much every day. So it's shout out to everybody else who send their friend requests to me. Ooh, I got one in right now and I'm going to go ahead and accept Costas's friend request. Hi, Costas. I think you sent me you sent me a message on Instagram. So now we're friends. Cool. All right. Big Brother. Okay, so I'm glad I get to watch the live feeds for the show now because I'm able to, what's the word I'm looking for here? I get to see everybody in their truth on the live feeds versus the episode airing and when they know they're supposed to be camera ready for everything else that's going on here. That's bothering me. Hold on a second, y'all. Okay. I had to ensure that that needs to be fixed. No, that's fine. We're gonna work with it. It wasn't, I don't know. Who do I start with? Because I already was making fun of Joey Lawrence. I'm sure people were like, oh, Matthew, whatever. He looks weird without makeup. I'm sorry. Joey Lawrence looks extremely weird without makeup. He looks age appropriate, but he also looks over his age. So when I see Joey Lawrence, I'm seeing the arms and the guns and all of that. But all this here, like he came in the house and he looked completely different. He looked completely different. But he seems like an asshole now over the fact that there was alliances and they sent home Jonathan and he feels betrayed. And it was like, girl, what is going on here? I didn't understand all that. I really didn't understand all that. I really didn't. And he was mad. I just watched the live earlier where he was talking to Ryan. And he was, he ran out of his foundation. Bambi, that's what I was saying. It was like something is like missing because he looks weird. Hey, Leisha, he looks weird. He needs concealer, powder, foundation. It just, brick it. Yeah. I can't. Joey's gotta stay beat. He gotta stay beat. He has to. Like, some people need to constantly wear makeup, and it's okay. There are straight men who need a little touch up because it's a little, woo, you know. Alicia, I'm not lying. Listen, he needs makeup. I'm tired of him coming out there giving me Ghostbusters. I can't do it no more. And then he has an attitude problem when it comes to, I guess, feeling like people lying to him. This is Big Brother, bitch. Every motherfucker in there is trying to, you know, sell you up the river so they can get this money. Hey, Dimir. So I'm just like, okay, calm down with all that. It's not that deep. Oh, I'm going to get to Tamar. I just wanted to touch on other people first because Tamar needs a lot of my time for what I have in store for Tamar, because I've had a lot to say about Tamar for a long time, but I always kept it chill because Jamar is a fan and a couple other people I know really like her music, and I'm like, okay, it's not the music that's an issue for me, it's her. But give me a second. Um, Ryan Lochte, I don't have as much hate for as I did initially, but I also think he's a little bit of a douche. Cash App too, everybody. $ Matty Rants. Thank you, Christy, for putting up that link for the donations for the page. Um, please, yeah, something about him just irks my nerves. I'm gonna get to Lolo too. I have issues. This cast bothers me. This cast bothers me. There's a lot of likable people, and no, I'm gonna take that back. There's a few likable people and other people who really just press my buttons. And I don't know what it is, but you know, the Lolo 37-year-old version tease it's not for me. Nothing against her being that. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just it's the way she portrays herself sometimes and the way she talks that just drives me up the wall. It is so chalkboard. And if y'all don't know what that is, let me break it down for you. It's another way of saying she's very it's so dry and monotone and very one note. It's the same. There's no color, there's no variation to it. It's very basic, you know. So whenever she starts to speak, I feel some kind of way. Then if somebody says something that just somehow ticks her, she takes it to this whole nother level. Now, not like Tamar. No. But just like when Tamar said, I'm gonna pop you in your throat. You know what I'm saying? And she got so mad. And it was like, girl, I took that as nothing, and I'm watching this from the other side of the screen. I wasn't even there. And I took it as, oh, she's just playing with her, like, girl, shut up, I'll pop you in the throat. We say that type of stuff. Where I'm from, we do. You know, it's just a little banter back and forth. And mind you, they've been cackling for the longest times. So I felt like when that happened with Lolo, she was already feeling some kind of way about Tamar. And she already got caught up in that bullshit when Miss Eva Marie came in the room, you know, talking about top two, dumbass. And then that happened and she wanted to take away from the situation. Someone brought that up in a comment of mine, but you don't think she likes black women? I'm not putting that in the atmosphere, but you know, it wouldn't be surprising because you know how it is with celebrities nowadays. We're only 5 months away from another article telling us that somebody did something. So, Lolo's impression of Tamar. Everybody's impression, Candy has the best impression of Tamar, I think. But yeah, Lolo, I'm cool with Lolo. Yeah, sometimes, well, you know, just because they're that don't always mean that, honey. True tea. But I'm okay with Lolo at certain times. I don't know. Sometimes she just kind of gives me chalkboard, and I want a little marker board. I want a variation. I want to smell the tip. You know what I'm saying? I need a little depth from her. And it's crazy to say that for someone who's an Olympic bobsledder and hurdler. And I ran hurdles in high school. So middle school, high school, junior high, whatever. I just don't really care. Natalie Eva Marie, I have nothing really bad to say about her. I think she does play the game, but she is not totally smart when it comes to keeping her mouth shut and being quiet and learning how to say stuff and do all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I have nothing really bad to say against her, and I love looking at her. I'm like, she's so cute. She's gorgeous. That hair is right. Like, I like her. I don't have anything bad to say about her, and she also is playing a different game than Lola. I think they're, like, tight with their game, but I think that Natalie's playing a bigger game than Lolo's playing. I like Ricky. I have nothing against him. Ricky's a pot smoker, so you know I'm good with him. I think that Joey Lawrence is pressed about Ricky because Joey was talking shit about him in the live just 20 minutes ago. I was watching a video where he's like, he's so fucking weird. And I was like, whoa. He's like, he's so weird. He just has his glasses on. He just sits there and da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, let me find out something wrong with Joey. Let me find out. Are you mad because when he keeps his shades on, we don't know what his eyes look like underneath? Unlike you, where I can see all that luggage you're carrying? Yeah. The football player. The ex-football player who's currently, like, now, like, very zen and smokes pot every day and lives in California. I think his name is Ricky Johnson or Williams. I can't remember. But yeah, I like him. I like Ricky. I think I said it right the first time, and then I just got confused. I like him. He's cool. Uh, Pretty Ricky Williams. Okay, there we go. There we go. Ricky Williams. Okay, I was right the second. Okay. Who? Tom Green. I'm a fan of. I love Tom Green. Tom Green is basically my MTV days, where I used to watch MTV all the time, and he was the first one before Jackass was doing all that. Tom Green was out there being a fool. So as a kid, I was here for Tom Green and his foolishness. Hey, Ebony. Um, so I'm here for Tom Green now. And I'm glad that after Tom got put on the block and he's off of it now, Tom Green is playing the game. Tom is playing the game, baby. I don't know what is this. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I'm here for Tom Green. Tom Green is what I need. I'm trying to get to this chat on my tablet here, and it's taking me through the. Thank you. That took forever. Okay, great, cool. Now I can see what everyone is saying. He's not here for the dumb shit, and that's another thing why I like Tom so much is because Tom actually is playing the game. He watches Big Brother. He's a fan of the show, so he knows what he's doing. And that is importante for what this game needs. And a lot of these people who I feel are in here are like, well, I think I have an idea of what's going on. It's like, no, 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 no. Also, I just realized that they practice these challenges the day before they have to do them, or I think the same day of. Like they do it in the morning and then at the evening or whatever for like the veto challenges. I believe they practice them ahead of time. So they know what they're doing. Because in the live feed, they were just saying, well, when I did it, I messed up on purpose just to see how everybody else would do it. But, I gave it a shot and da 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 da. So I'm thinking to myself, did they already like do a pre-filming of this? Just to practice and then they come back and then try it again and see what happens? Huh. Now, Kato, okay. Him on the live feed is bearable, and I actually enjoy him a little bit more. When it's time for showtime, I am not a fan. He's very extra. I'm not a fan of the OJ references. He's cornflake, corny. But when I see him on the live, when he's not trying to act like for America, and he's just being himself and he's talking and shit, that man is smart. And he's good with his strategies, and he's also good at talking back and forth with people and going left to right with others and knowing, how to like, okay, let me read the room and be able to work with this group. Also, thank you for putting that up here, Christy. Yes, Rufus is in need of some serious surgeries here. Currently, I'm looking at him right now, and he's laying next to me. If y'all can donate to that GoFundMe, Jamar has set up that link, and Christy has posted that for you. So thank you, Christy, for posting that link as well. And thank you for the other links as well for the PayPal account and the Cash App towards the channel. Kato. Yeah, he's a little corny. At the same time, I'm seeing the game being played by him, and I'm a fan of it. So I'm like, I'll let him pass right now. I don't want to hear about that shit anymore. I really don't want to hear about it. It's not funny. That shouldn't be your shtick. I should know you for something else. Sorry. Who else is left? Dina Lohan. Okay, girl, listen. Okay, I gotta talk about Dina. So Dina is so flip-floppy. Lindsay, I'm sorry to talk about your mama, but let's be real, girl. Your mommy is so flip-floppy. She's like, everybody I want to be loyal to. So, girl, what is this based off of then? Who is being eliminated from the house is based off of who we like that's left in the house? I don't understand that. I don't understand that. Christy, you said it doesn't work. Ooh, all right. I'm not sure what's going on there. Let me see if I can find that link specifically on my end. But no, Dina is a little flip-floppy for me. I'm not too much of a fan of that. She was already with Tamar talking to her, having a good old kumbaya session. Then after Kato and Tom didn't speak to her, this is on the live feed, mind you. She's like, well, fuck that bitch. I was like, well, damn. I thought you was cool with her. Like, first of all, Dina, they just told you something that they heard from somebody else. So how are you going to take that word? Okay, let's see here. Okay, thank you, Christy. I'm gonna see if I can get that also on my end here. Here it is. Can I copy that, please? Thank you. Okay, great. All right. Hey, yeah, I'm gonna talk to y'all about my California adventure here because I've definitely learned a few things already. Um, you're good, Christy. I got it up now, so I'm kind of like in the middle of it a little bit, so it's okay, no worries. Try this one, you guys. I think that's the that one should work. I don't know why I didn't like actually click on it first to see if it would work, but yeah. um, Dina wants to be the mother of the house, but I'm kind of like, So I don't know. I'm not here for it really. I'm kind of annoyed with her. I was hoping that this would have been the week that she would have been eliminated, but Tamar is definitely making that decision a lot more clear. Um, the callback it actually was really well, so I'm supposed to be hearing back from them any day now to come in and do another reading for what specific episode they want me to be on, because there's like multiple topics. Yeah, I just clicked the link that I posted, you guys, so it should be there. And oh my goodness, Jamar's already raised $910 so far for the 2,500 goal, so awesome blossom. We'll be able to get Rufus's surgery like sooner than later, which is really great because this poor baby I know is just needing it, okay? Yeah, so Dina Lohan and so who's left in this household? Candy Burris. I like Candy on the show, but I think she's too low key. I think Candy needs to start making moves and stop being a friend and just a girl who's there. I think she's a girl who's just there, and then she feels like she has something to say every now and then, or she steps in and do this, that, and the other. But yeah. Other than that, not too much really on Candy. I just need her to stop being a friend. I'm like, girl, step your pussy up. You better start talking and not this. Well, I think I'm good, but I don't know how I'm gonna play this out, and I'm just here and da 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 da. Play to win. Play to win. They coming for you. They coming for you, girl. They already put you on the block for no apparent reason because Ryan's like, I don't know her. The fact that that even uttered from his lips, we got a problem, sis. We got a problem. We got a problem. So yeah. Are we on Tamar now? Have I gone through everybody? I didn't care for Jonathan, the guy from Mean Girls, honestly. He just that was his whole narrative. That was all him. I couldn't take that. And then he was very, backstabby, manipulative. He was playing the game, and I just said I want Candy to do this. But he aligned himself with Ryan. I'm not a fan of Ryan, so it just kind of melded him into a piece of bubble gum that I didn't want to chew. So yeah, I wasn't really sad to see him go, and I was glad to see him go only because I knew it would change the game. Because had he stayed and one of them gone, it'd have been different. It'd have been different. Also, can we talk about the Mooch situation? So apparently he was a double agent and he was in the house for what, 3, 4 fucking days just so they could do a challenge with him? So you wasted a spot for another celebrity that we could have enjoyed seeing and put someone who no one wanted to see on this show as a part of a challenge. Did I say a celebrity? Oh my God. Ugh, no, a person who used to work in the White House on the show. There we go. There we go. There we go. A person who used to work in the White House, not a celebrity. Whoa. Person who used to work in the White House. Okay. Celebrity Big Brother. Not, I used to have a job with the president and, people made fun of me. Here I am. No. Omarosa was already a celebrity because she was on the Celebrity Apprentice. I'm sorry, The Apprentice. Like, she had established that sort of name for herself. Then it was cool. Not, I had a job that people have in the government normally. It's not a normal job, but it's still a government job. And then that's not, no. No. That was like when Bristol Palin went on one show, and I was like, why is she there? That's a normal girl. No, she's not a celebrity. No. 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 I thought that was stupid. You think that's what happened? That he had some sort of obligation, and maybe he was talking too much junk or whatever, and they asked him to leave, and they just made him part of the challenge. Oh, child, when she was on Dancing with the why, I was like, who, who is she? It's terrible. But now we're on to Tamar, and I'm glad that you all sat through this 25-minute rant on other things and the other castmates so far, because I don't really dislike all of them. They just sort of irk me in little ways, some more than others. But Tamar Braxton. Tamar Braxton, baby. Tamar Braxton. You want to talk about a special kind of crazy. You want to talk about delusional? I know I've said a lot of stuff on Drag Race with Latrice for that matter, a lot of other girls who have had delusional moments. That one right there is a professional victim. Tamar, you are a professional victim. People who can defend you right now, that's crazy. There needs to be a coming to Jesus moment from everybody. Girl, they just edited you to look bad. The lies you tell, honey. I've watched all those live tapes. I have seen those clips. Nobody edited shit down. Like, it literally showed what happened before the whole argument started, you in that argument, what happened after that argument, and then how you handled it later then again. You're cooking. Shit's on the ground. It's getting nasty. So you believe because you're cooking food that you don't get to clean your shit up? Girl, I have lived in households. Mother, father household. I've lived in friends' places where if I'm cooking some food, I'm cleaning up unless I ask somebody to clean up because I cooked the food. Do you see how that works? I know that didn't happen. I know it didn't happen. Now, whether she left all that shit out or not is one thing, and maybe she cleared up a couple things afterwards, but it could have also been left nasty still. Either way, I understand that now him saying that's one of the reasons why he put her up for elimination was bullshit. I say, Kato, that was your opportunity to say, there's too much drama with you, you're bringing a lot of people down, and everybody has an issue with you, and then leave it at that. That's all you say. Like, that's it. The cleaning thing, that's your reason? Go on, Raja, go on. Just say that she's a horrible person to deal with right now. I don't know what's wrong, what's happening, but we don't like it and it's hard to live with. That's a wake-up call. And she could have said all she wanted to say, but it's the truth. You're hard to deal with and you're a difficult person and you're making a lot of sisters look bad and it's pissing me off. Personally, for me. I don't like it when people cast folks who I know are not mentally stable, who are almost representatives in a way of, people, places, home, life, whatever. I feel bad. For the Braxton family. Honestly, I feel bad for Tony, Tawanda, Tracy, Trina, and her mother, and her father. And for anybody defending her. And this is not me being mean. I'm being very honest with you. She's grown, girl. Grown. And it's like everybody's wrong but her. I'm like, how can she not see this? She said before she got in the show. You will find out who the real person is. Who the real Tamar Braxton. Girl, I have seen her. I don't want to see her now no more. I'll tell you that. I do not want to see her now no more. Like, at all. I really, really don't. It's like, who is this lady? Who is this lady? So yeah, Tamar, I gotta tell you, it's like, girl, sad, sad, sad. Just like that troll who was just in this room a second ago. Steve, you're sad. You're on my live typing away. Go to a video that you actually enjoy, baby. It's fine. Choices. But thank you for the view. That's coin in my pocket. Yeah, I can't take her. I'm sorry. Tamar, listen, I was a fan of Tamar. Let me be honest with you. I was a fan of Tamar like the early days of the Braxton show where it was the whole sister thing and everything else like that, right? I was here for it. Um, you know. Oh, it is, girl. I don't care. That stuff is cute because that's coin. So it's like you came in here and did all that. That's traction. Stupid. Like you clearly forgot to go to the people that you do like and help them out. You feel what I'm saying? Like, come on. Like, corny. But yeah, well, Tamar is corny. All that was corny. The whole, I'm gonna sit in this room and then have all this blankets on me and do all this extra stuff and blah blah blah. Corny. Her all this anger, corny, 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 corny. All of it, corny. But that's your girl. That's Miss Braxton, Tamar Braxton. I hope she learns something from the situation. I hope she sees the footage and she realizes, what happened and where she went wrong and what she needs to fix with herself. She can be fun. She can be cool. She can be a great person. Oh, he's got listed. Yes, he's got a second screen name. You better log into your second account. Come on, Steve. Steve logged into his second account. More coin for me. Yes, Steve. Continue. Continue. Who wants to guess if Steve has a third account? Let's see if he's got it. That's so sad. Oh, but yeah. Talk normal. Oh my God, I'm gonna go hurt myself. No, baby, you don't have that power over here, honey. That is for fools. Just like you being a fool on my page, trying to get me together. What a pathetic little individual that was. Girl, listen, just so we know, logged into the second account to come on. Ooh, that is so funny. Oh my goodness. I have that much power. Oh my God, I have that much power. Third account, I'm waiting for you, baby. Anywho. Oh, girl, and then probably is going to find one and write this long thing again and do a whole, oh, Matthew, woo, woo, woo. Somebody unstable who needs to, wipe their ass because clearly they didn't do it this morning and they don't have wet wipes and, crunchy butt. But anywho, Tamar, I don't know what to say. I don't know where to go with this. I think Tamar's going to be voted out. Is it this episode where they do the veto and then they get to choose, or is it the next one after that? I think Tamar's going. I think she's going to go. I think this is the end for her. So, yeah. I mean, she would be great TV in a certain sense, you guys. I understand where you're coming from with that. She would be great TV. She would be great TV. But they all hate her. Oh, it's the veto and elimination. Thank you, Vicky. I appreciate that. And you guys, this is what we'll do. Unfortunately, trolls live in the afternoon, but I'll have to be on again tomorrow around the same time so we can talk about tonight's episode of Big Brother, okay? So it'll be the same time again, and of course, I'll post these lives and everything else. But yeah, I think it's Tamar's time. They want Dina to get it so Dina can save herself, and they want to backdoor, I guess, Ryan. But then Kato was like, well, we're going to put Ricky up with, what's his face? Tom Green? Tom Green? Tom Green? Yeah, Ricky or Tom Green. It's like, okay. Oh, yeah. But it's okay. I have that power. Just so we're clear. I have that power. To I guess, ruin someone's day. So, it's incredible. But you know what? This power I also have to make y'all's day. For those of you who want to watch and actually enjoy yourselves, thank you for being here. Thank you for donating. And thank you for being a part of the channel. Okay? But I want Tom Green to win. I think that's who I've chosen because Tom is kind of funny. Tom is like just people who I, know and like in life, who I meet. So, I gotta say, Tom is my boy. So I want Tom to win the whole thing. Kato's growing on me, but I still think he's annoying. Tamar, she just did too much already. It's really difficult. It's just really difficult. Of course he needs that coin because that check has been long gone. Let me see here. I don't know anybody else. I'm kind of like, eh. I don't need an Olympic athlete to win Big Brother. It's like they've already won in life on so many levels. On so many levels. So I need a couple of the other people, the guy with one ball, for example, to like win it. Well, yeah, because Candy, it's not that well, I don't want to say she's boring, but Candy is low key dry. So it's kind of difficult to be like, oh, okay. She don't do nothing. She crimp her hair. She comes to the camera and she does this hand thing, this Candy hand thing. She gets on there and it's like she about to, everybody was kung fu fighting. Oh, oh. You know what I'm saying? Like, you think they only cast Candy to get under Tamar's That means that when Tamar leaves, Candy would have to follow out like the next episode. It's like, well, we got the one we didn't want to be here. We just wanted that drama for ratings. Now that she's gone, here you go. It's like, oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, he fell asleep. Okay. Sorry. Candy can go. I don't know. We'll see. It should be an interesting episode. What else did I have to talk about today? We have 17, what is this? 23 more minutes. So I'll give you all some time today. Thank you, Creatorist. I appreciate you. So, okay. Let me give y'all some time today because I don't really have anything else left for Celebrity Big Brother. So what we can do is we can do an open-ended questions, anything that you guys want to talk about directly here. And don't forget to donate to the channel. That is paypal.me/Matty Rants. That really does help this channel stay afloat here, as well as Cash App $Matty Rants to give me more content and pay bills so I can actually do these things for you, such as the internet, which I use in this moment right now, which I need to put this charger up, but I think we'll be fine. Thank you, Dwayne. I appreciate you. Thank you for liking my videos. I would like Kato, Tamar, and Ryan to go. Agree. Agree. I agree. I didn't see Rent. I wasn't interested in seeing Rent. It's not my favorite musical. There you go. If you're going to ask me about musicals, it's going to be a very limited selection. Do you have any guesses what new twist they'll come up with? I think that it's possible that one of the people who's going to be eliminated will probably come back into the household and then send somebody else out, only because I feel like every reality show is doing that now. It's like, so if they come in, they're going to go right back out and then come back in again. I feel like that's going to happen. And that me and my cheerfulness of Jonathan leaving is like not going to last long, and Jonathan will be back in the household and make it to like the top 4. Probably. That would be the twist I would assume Celebrity Big Brother would go through. Season 11 of Drag Race is coming up. I know we're all excited for that. I went through everybody's Twitter account. Who was on season 11. There is maybe only 3 or 4, no, probably 3, maybe 4, who have more than 10,000 followers. Everybody else is brand new. And Silky doesn't even have a Twitter account. I love it because that to me says not all of these people are Instagram or internet famous, which is a lot different from the other seasons and the past ones, because a lot of these girls, we knew who they were. Some of these babies, I'm like, I have no idea who you are, but I'm excited to get to know who you are. So yeah, I suggest you follow all of those queens and give them some support because, of course, you know, the social media industry is very important for them in their game. So help them out. As far as musicals go, I would say Dreamgirls is like the staple for me. Cali. How am I liking Cali? The diaries go with this background instead of the green screen. It seems more real. Well, thank you for that. This is the old school background. We did the green screen because while you say that, then there's more people who are like, we want to see like a different variation of stuff in the background. And it's actually interesting to see y'all with like the, you know, runway behind you or the judges panel. It's like you're there. So that part. But yeah, I'm gonna switch it up every now and then depending on the episode. If the episode is womp, this comes out because I'm not gonna go through the green screen drama. But this blanket's been with me for a while. Anywho, thank you for that. Somebody asked a question and I'm trying to remember now. Hold on, let me see here. Oh, how are you enjoying Cali? Okay, so yeah, let's talk about Cali. California is very interesting. I have used public transportation more in 1 month here than I have in the past 4 years in Houston. The weather is great, but now you find yourself picking times a day to go out and do things like early in the morning before at 12. So that way you're not sweating because it's gonna get hot. And then after 5 because the sun has gone down and everything's starting to cool down again. I didn't have those moments in Texas because it was hot in the evening, hot in the daytime, hot in the afternoon. It would rarely get cold and it was very humid. Out here, it's completely different. The weather itself is just changing for me. One thing I don't like about California, and I understand they're trying to keep it green out here, is the bag situation. Everywhere you go, I'm having to pay for a bag, which isn't the problem. It's now I got to bag all my shit myself. Like I go to the grocery store and I want to buy a whole bunch of food. And it's like, I have to now bag this my damn self. I come from Texas, a little southern state. You know where that's at. There's a bagger that's hired for that shit. I know I'm at Food for Less, but when that man handed me those 3 plastic bags today and all my food was just sitting there and he walked off to go take his break, I felt some kind of way. I was like, this is so weird for me. And I'm sitting here putting my shit in my goddamn self. And everybody's walking by me and I just feel fucking stupid. And I'm like, oh, this is, I just, womps. It just womps. So now I'm walking to the Lyft car with the grocery cart full of my shit to then put it in the cart and then put the grocery cart up. I was like, this was a lot of work. And I honestly have to say that with people who are from LA who live out here, I have a lot of respect for you now because Southern people, we spoiled, honey, spoiled. As far as conveniences like that. It's weird. It's still weird to me. Like, I carry my backpack everywhere with me now. There's nothing in the backpack because I know I'm going to put shit in the bag. Please, somebody send me send me a cute bag because I need one of those bags. I need a bag that I can actually carry all my crap in because it's just like, what the fuck? Oh my God, I love Whole Foods. I haven't been to Whole Foods. Oh, I love Christy. So here's why I go to Food for Less, because I'm broke. But no, I go to Food for Less because it's Kroger's, but the cheaper version of Kroger's out here, because there's 2 different Kroger's out here. There's no Kroger's. It's Ralph's and Food for Less. Ralph's and Food for Less are also Kroger. So if you know what Kroger's is, Ralph's and Food for Less is the same thing. They carry the same products. Shit I would see from home. Not all of it, though. So, you don't have a Safeway? I don't think there's one that's close by. Or if they do have one out here, I haven't seen it. Nina, that P.O. Box I'm going to have by the end of the week. I was supposed to have it today, but I actually spent that P.O. Box money on groceries. Sorry. I had to. I was not going to eat out for the rest of the week. I said, bitch, I have to go to the grocery store. I need to buy this food. I'm spending too much money at the taqueria down the street, and I love tacos. I love a quesadilla. So I'm going to save myself from spending $12 a day on dinner alone and spend that $12 on fucking 3 things of juice. What is that? A loaf of bread. Let me get my list right. Eggs, cheese, 3 cans of soup because I like a little soup in the evening time when it's cold. I'm sitting outside with my little blunt. I'd be good to go. Yes. It adds up. So if I think about it, last week I went out to eat at night every night. Let's say 5 nights, $12. That's $60. That is literally a week of groceries if you plan it right. So I go to Food for Less. Some of y'all have been on my Instagram live, and shout out to those of you who follow me on Instagram. When I do go on my story time, it's either catch a blunt with me on the patio, or walking to the grocery store, or you're in the middle of whatever. And we have a moment and we talk and we do the day, we do the thing. But you hear I know y'all hear that ice cream truck out there, and I want to go so bad and go get some ice cream. But if I showed you what the truck looked like, you would be like, does Pennywise drive that motherfucker? No, Safeway is not Ralph. Safeway is Randall's. If y'all know what Randall's is, that's Safeway. Yeah, that's Safeway. Safeway is expensive. And I think Safeway is also with Albertsons too. And they have Albertsons out here, which is fucking weird because they went out of business in Texas. There's like, well, in Houston, I should say. But yeah, so I just have to carry my bag everywhere with me to carry everything with me. If I go to 7-Eleven or I go anywhere, it's like, oh, I've seen Vons is Randall's too. And I've passed by Vons, but Carrie, Vons is expensive. Vons is expensive. I'm like, bitch, there is no way. Me and Jamar, okay, so Jamar saw my videos on YouTube, and he had his own YouTube channel. He hit me up on Facebook Messenger, and I thought he was trying to holler, so I was like, no, baby. And so the next time I saw him was like 2 weeks later, and I was in some club dancing with a bunch of my college friends who came into town, and he was there with his people. So then I think, yeah, he tapped me or whatever, and he was like, hey, and I was like, hey, and he was like, bitch, why you never responded back? I said, well, girl, I didn't know what you was trying to hit me up for. And he was like, I wanted to talk to you about YouTube. I was like, oh, okay, this is a business conference. Well, what's up? And so then we started talking about, he's like, I love Drag Race. I love your reviews. I want to do this with you. I think we should collab together, whatever, whatever. And I was like, you know what? It'd be good to have a guest host on because I'm always doing it by myself and I go crazy. And sometimes I like to have someone to balance off of. That is how me and Jamar met. So he then came over to my house the following week. We recorded, we did all that, we posted it, and after that, it had been on since then, and we've been friends since then. So yes. And we're also not dating, we're friends, because I have to clear that up all the time, but we're friends. Very good friends, but we're not dating. Okay? Great. California? Bing. California. Rufus is snoring. Ooh, that was a big old snore. So yeah, the bag thing drives me crazy. The bag thing drives me crazy. I don't mind paying for it, but hold on, let me get one of these bags so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Don't wake up, Rufus, you're fine. Don't wake up. Okay. Look, I'm Manila. Oh, category is plastique, fantastic. Up next, Manila Luzon. Okay, no. So yeah, this is the bag they gave me. Now, if you live anywhere outside of California and places that don't do recycling, all that crap, and you see how thick this is, like this is a thick ass bag. This could carry beach towels that are wet. This is that kind of bag, and it's huge. It's supposed to put, you're supposed to put everything in here. You went to the grocery store and this 10-cent bag is carrying everything. And here's the thing, Candace, I keep forgetting to take them with me. I keep forgetting to take them with me. So I carry my backpack with me. And I normally have one bag in here, so if I have to put shit in the bag. But it's always annoying to be at the counter somewhere and having to put shit in the bag and everyone's looking at you like, what the fuck? And I'm like, hello, we live in the same city. Do you just get up to go get one thing every day and then come back home? Not me, bitch. I like to have shit at the house. Because there are days when I don't want to leave the house unless I want to go to the dispensary and get me a nice old indica and come right the fuck back home. The Amazon locker is Jimbo. 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 It is Amazon locker Jimbo. There's another one too. I'm trying to think of the name of it. I think that one is like Jimenez or something like that. But it is Jimbo for sure. What's your favorite Bad Girls Club season? I hated Miami. I hated Miami. They were so rude, girl. And when they jumped that one girl, I was like, oh my God. Yeah. Oh, Vicky. I'm glad you like it. I hated that. Oof. I hated Miami. Ugh. I like the not the first Miami. I mean like the the newer one where it had all them girls on there and they were like barely anybody was cute. The one that had Sarah on there. Yeah, that Miami. Ugh, hated that one. Um, what was my favorite? I think my favorite. Oh, bitch, hold on. That's a toughie. Let me think. What is the one I quote the most? There's one I quote the most. I'm trying to think. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. Let me think. Hold on. I think, well, Megan was life, but Mexico was trash because they gave Rima this storyline for no fucking reason of her redemption and being cool, and she was now a bully and shit. I was like, girl, fuck that. Hated that about it. I love that Megan and what's her name were about that life though. Them two girls. I think New Orleans probably was my favorite. I think so. Yeah. I think that's my favorite. Got to be. Gotta be. I think New Orleans. It's no, it's New Orleans and New Orleans and somewhere else. Yeah, I gotta keep it in my backpack. I'm trying to think. There's another Amazon locker. Hold on. Because I found one that was closer to me, Shamar, and I was like, oh, you should. And he was like, girl. And I was like, I know. Oh, yeah. Okay. So it's Josiah. Josiah. So it's Jimbo and Josiah. Those are the two lockers that are very close by that we are able to get to that are not, driving through hell on earth to get. Oh, that's another thing about LA that's crazy is traffic. Traffic. And then don't get in a Lyft car or an Uber during traffic time because then that bitch is going to be like $15 to go 5 miles. Craziness. No. It's rough. She's rough. There's little moments where I'm like, damn, okay, I get it because the city is just full of people. It's full of so many people. It's way bigger than Houston, and everything's on top of each other a lot more. There's separation, but not as much as you would think. So it's a new experience. I'm loving it. I enjoy it. I'm outside often. Way more than when I was in Houston. In Houston, I would barely want to be, outside. Here, I'm like, fuck yeah, do. Have you met any celebrities since you moved to California? I don't know. Well, yeah, I guess there's some people are I don't want to say celebrity. People who are artists that you may have seen on stuff before. I wouldn't say celebrity because they're not walking no red carpet, but I've met a couple of other people who are creatives like me. I met people who knew me out the blue who I've never even seen in this chat or have never spoken to me like how you guys do. And are like, oh, Maddie, I've seen you. And I'm like, what? Oh, Christy, that wasn't shade. That wasn't shade. It's just they're not celebrities because we're all on the same page. Like, we're all trying to get to that level. So, Hey, Alicia, welcome to the chat. But no, it wasn't meant to be shade. It's just we're all on that same page. Who was the most famous person I met? Oh, a photographer who's like worked with Halle Berry. He's worked with Beyonce. God, what's his name? It's like Rodney something. He said he would do my headshots. I need to get back to him because it's been a week. It's been a while, and I was supposed to come up with ideas for my headshot, and I just really couldn't figure anything out. I was just like, well, whatever works for me. I don't know. I need to get back to him, but he's worked with a lot of very influential people, and he watches the show, so I was like, oh, well, thank you but he watches for Pose, not for Drag Race. So it was just really nice to hear that. It was just very nice to hear that good feedback from him. So it was like, oh, okay, you watch, like, I never would have expected you to. And then he told me, like, what I did really well and, what he thinks could be different and that, to keep going and all that type of stuff. He was very, very nice. So I got his information and everything, and he was very cool. Yeah, but I've decided to stop trying to even focus or try to date or even like meet with somebody right now while I'm here because I want to get into a new living situation. One, two, a little bit more stability, and three, people out here. I've already had people be very mean to me in my face, like who I've met either through an app or someone in person when it comes to like dating and talking and stuff like that. So I've met a couple of assholes already. So I've honestly taken myself away from any kind of trying to meet somebody bit. And that made me feel a little sad yesterday thinking about that. But I have to have my sanity clear and I have to focus on my channel and my craft first. So yeah, since I've been out here, I've been like, I'm putting everybody on block because I've been very disappointed with some people and how they have talked to me and treated me since I've been here. I've met some very nice people, but I've also met some really rude gay men. Very, very mean gay men. So I'm like, I'm not about to go through this. Literally had someone tell me, so I see you're starting to work out. Like, how long has that process been? Like, how long do you have to go? Because, I'm not really attracted to somebody who's like a sloppy built person. I was like, oh, I'm not sloppy built. That's the one. Well, no, I didn't say that. I said, well, bitch, you implied that because you're asking me how long I've been working out. Why are we having a conversation about how often I work out? Is it that deep? It's that deep? This ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work. Like, I like somebody who goes to the gym, but I'm not gonna ask them what their goddamn routine is. The fuck? And then I've had somebody who turned the whole thing into like an actor's conversation, and it was like, honey, this ain't it. It's, well, I did this and I'm doing that, and I did this and I'm doing that, and I did this and I'm doing that, and this is what I'm done and doing this. Well, this is da 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 da. I met another guy who was like that, but not to that same extent, and he's a much cooler person. But this motherfucker, oh girl, I couldn't take it. It's like everything was about them, and it is what it is. And then, well, when you'll have your you do this and da 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 da, and it was like, oh God, can't. So yeah. Oh, and then of course I've had the you don't want to have sex today? Well, then just block me. Delete my number. Oh, I was hoping for a burger and fries and possibly a blunt and walk in the streets and maybe, oh, do you have a Nintendo Switch or a PlayStation 4? We play video games. I'm simple like that. I guess it's too much. I don't know. But that's been LA so far for me. It's been fun moments meeting and networking with people. Like doing that audition was one of the greatest things I've ever done. Like I've met some great individuals, but I've also just met some fucking assholes. So it's like, girl, let me break and pause on everybody and just do me. Because this ain't it. You will not break me. Just like these other people in my fucking page trying to hold, you will not break me. So that's where that all came from. But it was, yeah, I've had those days, those moments have happened, and it definitely taught me something. But I've learned to just chill the fuck out, and my requirements now have officially changed to, if you don't play video games, it's not gonna work. If you don't go to the gym, and if you're vain about going to the gym, it's not gonna work. And just like me for who I am and what I do. That's all. That's all. Like that's really it. And don't lie. And don't be judgmental. I don't like judgy people. Ooh, I don't like judgy people. Speaking of the LA Metro, girl. Oh, okay. So that's the other thing too, because I now use public transportation more than I thought I was going to be. But it makes more sense because it's so not expensive to hop on a train and get to like a main point area where you need to be just to walk 2 or 3 blocks. And then there's these Lime scooters. Those are the greatest things. God bless them. Y'all, If you're going to send me money, you're thinking about stuff like that, those coins go to how I transportate a lot of times. Bitch, for $4, I'm on a scooter for a good 2 hours running errands back and forth through town. I get home and it's like, instead of me getting in a Lyft that's shared 2 times, paying $8, I paid $4 to hop on a goddamn moped and scooter doot 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 on down to where I needed to go. I love it. It's great. Oh my God. I love it so fucking much. Ah! I wish they had that in Houston. They do. Well, no, they do. They do. But they only have it in downtown. And it's like just for downtown. So, like, who's going to get that? Ugh. We will road trip to San Diego and Palm Springs. Awesome. You won't find anyone on an app. Best to just find guys while going out. That's what, Eric, true tea, I have yet to go out since I've been here. I've been here since December. I don't know what day that was. And we're now almost coming up to, we're past the month mark here. For sure. But I have yet to go out. I've been offered, but right now I need my hair done. And I told myself I'm not going out without my hair did. These mean gays out here, child. I am not going out without my hair done. So once that is did, I will go. I'll be out in the streets and I'll let these kids know what the fuck is up. But right now my kitchen is loose and I need to make sure it is clean. But yeah, LA's interesting. I love it, and it's also a different experience. If anybody were to ask, like, you being from Texas and coming to LA, what is the difference? I'd say damn near everything. There is no Tex-Mex out here. It's Mexican food. One more time. There is no Tex-Mex. It's Mexican food. Mexican food is so much better than Tex-Mex. It's not even funny. The unedited Tamar in her true form shows you what she is really about, an external victim who is Valentina-level delusional, and Valentina was less charming. Oof. That's a very great description. That's a good description and very telling because I find no fault in that. Yeah, I find no fault in that. Oh, my neck. What do I have to do for the rest of the day? Oh, I need to get on that. I need to put in my next tape for that audition and see if that's going to go through. And then I need to get on the Switch and I need to grind for some more characters. I need another game. I need another game. Jamar was like, oh, you're already over Smash. I said, not over it. It's just there needs to be some variation so I don't get over it like within a heartbeat of a second because I'm already almost done getting everybody that I need to get. Now it's on to training, which I've been training with King K. Rool and Inkling. More with King K. Rool, though. I'm really becoming good with that, and I find myself being able to actually get Jamar, too. And Josiah, Christy. That's Josiah. But yeah, Jamar's a very good player. So if y'all watch our videos once we get the Twitch account going, I'm not going to win often against him. And it frustrates the fuck out of me. So I'm sure you will be seeing me on camera, like, losing my mind every 5 seconds, okay? I know, Eric, listen. So there's this thing, there's an app called, it's like Find a Seat or Find a Chair or something like that. And it gives you all the stylists and barbers that are around the area, which is cool. I don't want to go into a barbershop. I know I need to get over that fear because it's weird going to barbershops because I always associate it with toxic masculinity and some fuckery where I just can't walk in and go get my haircut without somebody looking at me like, oh, why are your pants a little tight? Are you really asking me something that you don't need to even know? Does it really matter? So I need to get over that. But I can get people to come over here and cut my hair, but they charge extra to come in-house and do your hair. So I don't want to be that bougie, but if I had the money to do it, I'd be that bougie so I could at least get my hair done. Because this needs to be trimmed. This needs to be trimmed. It needs to be trimmed. So I'm keeping it long up top. I just need my sides done. Sides done. Sides done. But yeah. Where am I? But LA's cool. It's different. It's new. It's liberal as fuck. There are definitely conservatives out here, but it's not like where I was in Texas where it's like, oh, you're a liberal? Awesome. Versus out here, it's like, yeah, bitch, hey. And people being able to smoke marijuana also, my God, my God, my God, that is a lifesaver. Um, that's true, but I don't listen. I also don't like it. I'm also particular about people who cut my hair because I don't want it to be some messy person. So sometimes if I go in there and it's one of my hey girl hays, it's like, girl, oh, you know, he was in my chair and his hair looked, I don't need to even hit him because of that. So that's my anxiety telling you, my paranoia of people sometimes. Um, well, Eric, I don't have Pokemon Let's Go because that system was never given. So I ended up having to actually go out and buy the Switch because the one that was, you know, talked about and said to be sent and it's on the way, it's on the way, it's on the way, it never came. So, and the communication stopped after that. So it's like, okay, well, I guess thank you for the remotes and the game. So we'll figure this out. I had to put my money together and I went and got it because, yeah, I wasn't just going to stare at it for another week. Be like, are you going to move? No, no. So, but yeah. Let's see here. In Food Hub, we have such a fusion melting pot. You will stay in the germ. You know, I have never been to a melting pot or a fondue place. I was always told those places were like riddled with disease and bacteria and shit. So I was like, I don't know if I want to do it. But it looks good and it looked expensive. And I love a date that wants to be expensive. Don't have to be. We can do cheap. It's fine. But if they're like, today's the day, we're going to go somewhere and it's going to be that $100 plus kind of thing. Oh, where are we going? Because if we need to do a $40 date, I'm fine. Because I'm not about that bullshit where someone needs to pay all this money just to make a point and show their love. That's silly. I get why people do it though, because it feels like you did a lot to give a lot. But you know, I'm here for foolishness. But you know, just don't be like that one person with this. You know, you got a $10 budget for dinner, Matthew. I was like, what? I don't want to do that ever again. um. What's it called? Well, here's the 5 games that I personally am dying to play and would like to play on the Twitch so that y'all could see. Splatoon 2 is one of them. When I had a Switch before I had to sell it in order to get to LA, um, that motherfucker was my shit. Now they said that the online playability has lacked since Nintendo's now charging you to use the, you know, have internet service with them or whatever, or to play online, I should say. But they all do it now. But yeah, that one I would say is an important one because I have actually a lot of memory, I think, still on my Nintendo file or whatever. I'll see if I can get it back, but I used to love to play that. Um, oh my eyes. Mario Ace Tennis, Super Mario Odyssey, Doom, and Diablo. I think it's 3. But yeah, I really want to play Doom. That one has been on my brain lately. I don't know why. But I'm like, I need to play this game. I need to play this game. And then also I was a fan of Doom when I was younger. He would make this saying where he's like, I kick ass and I chew bubble gum. Oh yeah, the Amazon wishlist is set up and that's in the description as well, Christy. I think that link is in there. I don't know why I did like, it's gonna be like put right there. See, pinkies. But yeah, that's also in the description as well, the Amazon wishlist. So shout out to everybody who was like, Maddie, get on it, just do that. That's what we need to see. I was like, okay, well, bitch, let me hop on it then. Duke Nukem, there we go. That's what I meant. I don't know why I assumed that was Doom. I got my games mixed up. It's Doom. Yeah, Doom. Like Doom. 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 Yeah, they're all on the Switch. And they're on the wish list too. I believe so. Yes, all of them are on the wish list. Yes, they're on the wish list. Yeah. I had someone else that was trying to send something. What? Oh, that was sweet. Haziel Sanchez. Sorry, a comment popped up and I saw one word and it said ISIS and I was like, what? But then I realized the autocorrect kicked in, so that kind of made me nervous. Oh my goodness. He's like, yeah, I kick ass and I chew bubblegum and I'm all out of bubblegum. I was like, yes, this motherfucker's about to wear it out. I was here for it. He needs to be a character in Super Smash Brothers. That'd be interesting. Speaker Pelosi. Whoa, what is this? Oh, girl. Oh, I can't. Not with politics right now. Okay, everybody. I think I'm out of juice here, and I need to get something to eat and get my life together. Um. Oh, am I cooking tonight? I think I am. I think I said I am. I think I'm cooking spaghetti. I might get a Switch now. I didn't know that they had Duke Nukem. Well, they don't have Duke Nukem. They have. Well, no, I think they do have Duke Nukem, but it's like an old version that you can download. But they have Doom. And Doom is like Duke Nukem, if you know. It's just a little bit more Halo inspired versus some guy walking around with nothing on his body and, a pair of glasses. Yeah. Hi, Savannah. But I do want to thank you guys for tuning in. Again, Celebrity Big Brother is on tonight. I will not be live tonight after that because, as you know, my I'm on the West Coast time, so 8 o'clock here is like 10 and 11 for y'all. It's not gonna work. So we'll be here again tomorrow, 2 p.m. Pacific time, 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern. Moderators, please be in the room, and I appreciate you guys for being here too when that happens, because as you can see, we got on live at prime trolling hour, and we must block those sad individuals. Again, everybody, your support for this channel means so much to me. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for those who have donated to the channel. Thank you for those who have donated to Jamar's GoFundMe for Rufus, who needs 3 surgeries. His ear canal needs to be taken out. He has a giant fissure cyst on the back of his rear that is literally connected to his growing area, to where whenever he uses the bathroom, you can literally see it just so they got to get rid of it because it's just an open cut. It's horrible. Okay, that's fine, Alicia. But yeah, please donate to that because we're almost at the goal now. I know Jamar, the last time I saw it was at $910. He's trying to raise half of it, which is $2,500. He's covering the other half himself. What else here? Donate to the channel, paypal.me/Matty Rants, Cash App $Matty Rants. If you want to go through the Amazon locker box just to send anything for us for Twitch when we want to do our streaming, you can do that as well as any equipment that we may need for the show, because we are creating the podcast, and that's right now me and Jamar ourselves doing that bit. That's all on the Amazon wish list. That's Amazon Locker Jimbo or Josiah, which is also in the description as well. You guys are the best. I love you so much. I'll see you tomorrow afternoon. We'll talk about what happened tonight on Big Brother. Girl, I'm sure it's going to be interesting. I wonder who is going home. Oh my God, if it's Tamar, it's going to be like, who is going to be the drama now? Who is going to be interesting? Because, I mean, she's crazy, but it's interesting. Let's be clear. Is she crazy, but she interesting. Okay. Rufus, you up? Am I waking you up? Because I wanted to show you. No, we're going to leave him down there. Okay, he's gone, y'all. Baby's gone. He's asleep. Okay. All right. Hugs and kisses. All my best love and wishes to you. It's your boy, Matty Rants. Thank you for being great people, good people. I love you guys so much. We never know, little baby, but we gonna see. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow, okay?